Hello, welcome. It's Friday, and that means it's my time for the Mike and Audrey show. That means
That's Mike.
And that's Audrey. And
that's Katie.
Right there. Hi, how are you?
And that's
dog.
Scraggles.
Look at her back there being a dog. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hope y'all are having a pretty good week, and that you, hopefully your week is over and you can just chill. This cat's
Don't be moving this. It's closed. Don't worry.
She's really trying to knock things over here. So
that's what she does.
I know, but I'm getting ready for it because I think ahead about cats destroying everything. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you.
I like to react when it happens, you know?
No, I hate that. Let's welcome everybody who came in early. Russell and Elmo and Ruth and wow, they're really chatty this afternoon.
That's good.
Farzine showed up and was chatting as well. I usually open up the whatever this thing is called. I don't know, the stream at like 3 for people to chat. So if you want to come in early, you can totally do that. Yeah. Carol Brosman, Wendy, Sue, Brosman. I hid my note. I should stop saying any last names ever. Ruth and Russell and I don't know who else's names I'm getting wrong, and Becky and I don't know, probably everybody. Christy and David and Stephanie and my eyes are bad. Does it post? I think I got all those words right. Martin, hello. Eric, just scrolling. A lot of chat today. Lucas, Anita, whoa, now it jumped. Christine and Why Not Wagashi and Serge and Jay Vaughn and Futter Duds and Penn Xer and Serendipity. And that's probably it. There might have been others. If I missed you, sorry, the thing jumped. But that's it. There we go. We did it. 17 perfectly. Oh, that's awesome. Good. I'm glad I got one right. Hey, what's up? 550? Oh, I did put 50. Man, I can't even be trusted.
I love that it's 550. Let's keep it. Aww.
You know what? Whatever. It's 550. I'm not going to change it. I was going to change it. No, I'm not. Yep. New calendar.
Yep.
We're using that new math. We're using them new dates. It's the 50th of May.
Yep.
I think it's probably the 700th of May 2020 still. Heck, my 1000th of May. I don't know. Somebody is still doing Wordle, and I saw a thing. It was like, I don't know, they're in the thousands for Wordle numbers now. I think that started around like pandemic times, so it's got to be like, you know.
That was later, it feels like.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Spoiler alert, the new FC45 is here. That is a spoiler. Good job. Yep, I have a whole bunch of those in the house. Audrey brought some home because we actually didn't have very many 45s. Like, I think Audrey and I each only have like one or two. They're all the regular ones.
In the other room, which I need to use because that's a stained pen that I need to clean.
Oh, you stained a green one?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there more to that story or no?
It's a 45.
Cool. It's a good story. Somebody says your eye makeup is stunning today.
I was a little late today.
Yeah, a little bit.
And the more late that I am, it shows that the harder the makeup is. And sometimes I bite off a little bit more than I can chew. So thank you for saying that. But yeah.
I don't know. I think it's fun. So I couldn't see in my glasses. I'm like, man, my eyes are even worse than I thought. And
has lots of appointments next week. Thank goodness one is an eye doctor.
Ugh, I'm so tired of being able to see.
I'm curious about what they're going to say.
They're going to be like, you are functionally blind. Your eyeballs don't work. And I'll be like, well, I'm just going to walk off a cliff now because I guess I'm done. I don't know, man. That's the one sense I really would like to keep. The rest of them, I don't care. But like seeing stuff, all the stuff I like is about seeing stuff.
You can see all the mess up here.
What are you talking about?
Look at us here.
The mess?
Up.
This?
Yeah.
It's not a mess. That's a camera lens.
I know, but it's
fine.
Yeah.
Now you can see the mess down there. That's way worse. So much worse. Need new glasses too. Ugh, I need so many new glasses. I don't know. Apparently I haven't done glasses in a couple of years. I don't even know what happened in the last year. Like, I have no idea. I've got a haircut that I'm setting up for next Monday. It's another thing. I'm going to Greensboro every day next week, and it's just for everything.
Is it actually going to happen then?
I mean, I really hope so, because this whole thing has got to be overhauled. And it's all head stuff. So I got like my brain doctor, I got my eye doctor, I got my teeth, and I got my haircut. Yep. It's all head stuff. From here up, everything is destroyed.
You'd be perfect after.
No,
next
I'm
week.
just going to know how bad it is. It's not going to be perfect.
Look.
And I'm not going to be getting glasses next week. They're not that fast. Am I getting bifocals? Yo, I don't know. How I walk off a cliff, I can't see it. I don't know, just have to ask the nearest person. I don't know, man. It sucks. See, I couldn't even do that right. It's rough. It's
Like,
really
I feel
rough.
like my eyes are not great. But
your eyes are awesome. Shut up.
No, I mean, I need glasses. I just
No,
don't
you
wear them
don't.
now because I can read everything I need to. And I wear them I wear them driving. But I don't know if I have to. Like, I don't think I have to, but I like having it really crisp and clear. But at work, I don't because I use the microscope, and you don't want to, like, on and off, and I don't need them that much to need, you know. But hearing how Mike describes life without glasses, I just don't know how I would deal. It sounds very difficult.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm constantly taking my glasses off and putting them on, and, like, I don't, it's not great. I don't like it. It sucks. I don't mind having glasses. Having glasses is fine. I look weird without glasses, frankly, these days. But, like, yeah, I need them. I need new ones. So we're getting that done. But yeah, everything is kind of, it takes forever to schedule everything. It all happened on the same week. And then, like, so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, all the appointments. And then Thursday, Triangle Pin Show starts.
Yeah.
It's going to be a busy next week. So on that note, I'm not going to be streaming on Twitch next week because I can't. I'm not going to have time. I won't be here. I will be everywhere but where I want to be, which is home.
Let's calm it. Let's calm it down and make it bouncy. Let's calm it.
No, it's already awful.
No, don't think about that.
You had to remind me of all the things I have to do. Ugh.
Well, let's remind people what happened this week.
Oh, I got to go spend all day on Wednesday at the DMV.
Okay, well, look, we're not talking about those things.
We used to tell people what happened earlier this week. That's what happened. All day. 10:30 in the morning until after 4 p.m. Just standing in the rain for several hours, and then sitting in my car for a little while, and then just standing in the stupid DMV office for like an hour and a half. I hate it. Whoever designed that system in North Carolina, if you're watching, you need to be subjected to that system every day for the rest of your life.
So,
because it's awful and they deserve to be punished.
what happened? There's so many cats. There's fur everywhere, and it sticks to my face. So if you see me like picking at my face, it's because there's a fur somewhere.
Why? Oh, it's because some idiot in the government decided we had to have a real ID that's different from our regular ID in like
this was
0 ways.
decades ago.
Whatever. It's still, but now you have to have it to fly, and I've got to fly at the end of the summer, and it takes North Carolina ages to get you an ID, so I had to do it.
So the problem is we don't have close to enough DMV workers.
Yeah.
And so there are no appointments that you can make for the next 3 months.
For every 3 months.
For
there are never
any place in the state. So even if you're like, okay, I'll drive to the coast or I'll drive to the mountains so I can go get one day.
Nope.
Every place is filled up for the next 3 months. So you have to go afternoon to possibly get a walk-in.
Well,
but it's
that's not
noon.
true.
No.
You can't go afternoon because then you won't get a
That's
walk-in.
when they start allowing afternoon walk-ins.
People started lining up there at 6 a.m. that day, according to the DMV. There was literally one person working in the back, like doing DMV stuff, and there was one person at the front, and there was one person who was doing like driver's tests for like big rigs or something. But really, it's the state is just disenfranchising people. They decided that everybody has to have a brand new fresh ID to vote, and then they closed a bunch of DMV offices and then fired like most of the people that work at DMVs. So you have to like devote an entire day of your life to standing at the DMV waiting. Yeah. It's a nightmare.
And there's like a thing online. They're like, this is how long it's going to take. So it will tell. No. It will say 20 minutes. They mean 6 hours. Yeah. Like. I don't know how they do that, but no, you cannot. You have to literally just sit all day and wait.
Yeah, anyway, so that was a nightmare. We took Floof to the dentist.
Yep.
I had to capture some pee from Scraggles earlier this week.
Rip Wallet.
So many things. Well, we've been complaining about that too much, but but Rip Wallet.
Yeah, but also then Scraggles, which is going to be even more so Rip Wallet than Big Floof. But he's doing okay, but he's hurting a little bit. So we've been giving him some squirting with medicine, which he's okay. I mean, he doesn't like it, but he's okay.
We weren't sure how he was going to take it because he is a big boy, and he could probably, I don't know, he's not going to overpower us, but he can make it very difficult to do that.
Yes.
But he took his little anti-inflammatory squirt and his little gabapentin squirt real well this morning. Yeah. He was very good about it, and I can tell his tail's not up. He's not as happy as usual.
He still purrs and will get pets. Like he's happy and he likes attention.
He'll like hang out underneath stuff instead of being out and about. But he's doing okay. He had to have just one tooth pulled, but
one small tooth.
general cleaning and etc.
Yeah.
So he was there most of the day yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, that was that. Any other pet things this week? Oh, Skyggle's pee is apparently very good. So
yep,
that's
she's
great.
fine. Well, I mean, not her teeth, but we'll deal with that
Yeah.
the week after next. So next week, well.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks we'll have a Skyggle's teeth report.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Full on Scraggle teeth.
Yeah.
She's still in here. Look at her.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, Scram.
She's like, I want a gummy worm. She's like, I have terrible teeth, but I like gummy worms.
It doesn't come in a liquid. You have a capsule and you like tap it out. Well, I tap it out into a syringe and put a little bit of water in there and make it liquidy and just go. Pff. But no, it doesn't come in a juice as far as I know, which is weird, but it doesn't seem to.
Scraggle loves pill pockets.
Yeah.
So we don't. She doesn't care at all.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Thank goodness.
We couldn't get Floof to be interested in a pill pocket. He just doesn't care.
Weirdly enough, the other two cats ate the cat pill pockets. Like, they're small, but Floof is the only one that's like,
no, it's
all
not
the rest of them
he's
are.
like, it's not my flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we'll try another flavor, but he's only going to be on meds for a couple of days, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
He's good about it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what happened this week. It was a rough week. Somebody asked if my spring semester is over. Very yes. I'm in the middle of, actually, I'm just past the middle of my first summer semester. But hey, the summer semesters pay for teeth, so that's good.
And eyes, hopefully.
Well, and everything.
Glasses.
Else, yeah. So that's pretty good. Yeah. So that was I don't know. That was all the madness for this week. Next week is just all the regular old madness of going to every place and doing pin shows and stuff. So next Friday we will have a pin show live stream. I'm gonna probably start at like 4 p.m. Eastern. I was looking at the at their thing.
What's the situation here?
It closes. It ends at like it's 1 to 6 technically for the public.
Why do we do 6?
Look, I don't know.
Why can't we make it 5? Ruth,
well,
you don't need to do that.
Oh, Ruth, you don't need, oh, thank you so much. But yeah, so it starts technically. You can show up at 8 a.m., which is way too early. Y'all aren't going to be there at 8 a.m.
No.
But yeah, thank you very much, Ruth. Really
Thank
appreciate
you, Ruth.
that.
And this little dog right here, you can't. She's right there.
You have to trust that she's there.
Could she try and gnaw on a little crust with her bad teeth?
Aww.
She still eats it. So.
Pill wraps, like bacon flavored Play-Doh.
Yeah, we've seen the pill wraps. They've tried to give the cats that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not the same as the pill pocket, but it's a similar idea.
Oh. Yeah. Am I gonna bring my new inks to the show? Self in your backpack? Yeah, so maybe. So Thursday, which is that day at the top there, is open 9 to 6 for pre-show, and there are 20 tables available, first come, first served, for exhibitors and weekend registrants. And so I'll just go and probably do that. We'll see how it goes. I think that's probably what I'll do. So, you know, full weekend registration is $50? What? Really? Wow, that seems way higher than it used to be. It doesn't have the daily thing on here at all.
How much is the daily?
This is not a very good.
Oh.
Not a very good flyer.
Friday 25.
Oh, is it sideways?
$40 couple.
Huh. Early admission 8 a.m. on Friday 25. Full weekend registration $50. It seems like it's very high.
Yeah, I feel like it used to be a couple was 25 or 20.
Yeah, $10 per person. 2-day pass is $15. So what's this? That's early admission. I don't know. That's very strange. I'm not sure what the price is going to be. Who even knows? I guess we'll see. But he does let me in because I do video and that sort of thing. So usually I get comped, which is nice. But yeah, I'll try to get there on Thursday and do some selling. And otherwise, I'll probably be carrying some. It's been $50 for a while. Has it really? Okay. I mean, it's been a while since I had to pay for that particular show.
Oh, you're so special and you have to pay for it. Is that why?
That's the thing I get, you know? That's no, the pizza party's on. Yeah, the pizza party's on Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
Yep. I guess that 50 counts goes
Pizza.
Thursday through Sunday. So yeah, 2-day pass is 15. I was probably thinking the 2-day pass for 15 or something like that. That's I think what I was thinking of. But anyhoozle, yeah, I'll try to get there and sell some stuff, and otherwise I'll have inks in my backpack. We are getting a little bit low on a couple of inks.
Yeah.
A couple of I think it's Noses Peepers and I want to say Toe Beans are getting a little bit low, but I mean, still quite a few left. But if you wanted to grab some of those,
yeah, this is actually still cheaper than lots of shows. It's just I remember the Raleigh show being really cheap.
I mean, that has been years.
And it has been years. Cause, again, we've been working,
work
and so I don't keep up with that as much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down to like 16 of those two left of Mr. Nose's Peepers and Toe Bean's inks.
Well,
so if
it's equal, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting,
I'm
huh?
always curious to see.
She is always asking me. She's like, "Which one's selling best? How many do you have of each thing? Give me an itemized list off the top of your head." I'm like, I literally don't know.
Are you shocked by that as a science person with like lots of stats and things?
I'm shocked that you think I would know that.
Wow.
That's the thing I'm shocked about.
And you're surprised that I would ask, though?
I'm surprised that you just don't look it up. Just go to the website and look it up.
I cannot have access to that.
You sure do. You set up this website for me. So you absolutely do.
Wow.
You did it in the car on the way somewhere. Because I'm like, I don't know how to do a shop. And you're like, oh, I'll just set one up. You're like, congrats, you have a shop now.
I took your phone probably and did it.
Well,
so I don't have access to it.
But yeah, we got 16 each of those left. So plenty of Navy beans and quite a few hens and chicks. But yeah, those two are even, which is interesting. These are less even. With the bivalve ones. So lots of trusted bivalve left, fair amount of each of the other ones left as well.
What did we start with?
Lots of don't trust a bivalve, the blue one are left, but how many start with? 300 of the blue and 150 each of the others.
Okay, we sold not a lot. We just had so many big in with than we usually do.
There's a whole lot, yeah. Their minimum order quantity was large.
Yeah.
But the inks themselves are cheap, so it's sort of like...
Yeah. We haven't quite broken even on those yet, but we're on their way. Only one with an unfocused screen? I mean, I hope so. Hey, if you've got an unfocused screen, the thing you need to do is go down to that little gear in the bottom right corner and, like, click that. You've got your... It means that your resolution is set way too low. That's what that means. So if it's unfocused, it's a resolution
Probably
thing.
that, yeah.
Science versus no, philosophy is not about ambiguity. If anything, it's about destroying ambiguity. We're all about some accuracy, especially analytic philosophy, which is what I do. But like,
especially science.
And science. I just don't. I mean, science, which is philosophy.
Yeah.
Before it got too easy and we farmed it off to scientists.
Yeah. We should be coming to the San Francisco show. Yep.
Hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Hope so.
Yep.
Using don't trust way more than you expected is perfect, Audrey. Hey, look at you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I got a message from somebody last night saying that their trusted bivalve was looking really dark. Like it had just gotten way darker. And then they sent some pictures and they were showing it on Tomoe River
That's
paper.
right.
Or the Hobonichi Tomoe River stuff.
That's
For whatever
darker.
reason, that ink gets way darker on that paper. I'm like, that's actually a known thing. So I'm like, the bottle is fine, don't worry. That's just, for whatever reason, that Hobonichi paper
If you want it
does
lighter, switch to like Midori cotton or something.
most other things.
Yeah.
Most other things make it a bit lighter. So we're probably going to come to San Francisco. I mean, Audrey surely is, and I'm probably going to. You don't have a gear in the right corner. Are you watching on a phone? Because that matters. If you are, I'll look up I'll show you a screen.
Oh yeah, the Dutch show starts. That's right.
Oh, tomorrow's a Dutch show. Oh, that's cool.
I saw it. I'm friends with, or maybe it was. I don't remember where I was.
Stinks and
supposed to-
Petals?
No, well, also Stinks and Petals, but also Matthew Chen went.
Oh, that's cool. Matthew gets around.
He goes to a lot of shows.
He goes to a lot of shows.
Yeah, he does.
We don't even have passports, and that dude's at every show, it seems like.
He goes to lots of places, yep.
All of them, so.
Yep.
Is
that just a one-day show?
The Dutch show?
I'm
I actually don't know.
assuming, because most in Europe are, but that doesn't mean anything.
I actually don't know. When is FC going to the Dutch show? I don't know, man.
I wouldn't be going. I don't get to go to the Universal shows. International shows.
It's a 2-day show this year.
Oh,
For the first time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Smart.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Oh, speaking of FC, do you want to do the 45 stuff?
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, Franklin-Christoph has...
look at you being all organized.
Yeah, well, I got a list and everything. Just it wasn't in that order.
So organized. I don't know what's in there. You mentioned that.
She just doesn't respect my order.
I
it's
don't.
Fine. So, Franklin-Christoph, which is the company Audrey works for, they did not sponsor this, but they do pay some of our bills. That's pretty good. Have released the 45 again. The 45 was originally a little pocket pen, as we'll show you here soon, and then they took it off sale to rework it, and so now there's a version called the 45 Core, which is apparently it's is it Latin for heart?
Yeah.
Yep. And he has put that on the front of the model 46 as well.
46, yeah.
Which they have both redone both of those.
Which are the same shapes, just one's a 5, one's a 6. A little bit size difference. But
yeah.
Same shape.
So, there's the 45 lineup here, and this is the 46 lineup here as well, I think. Let me just take those off. So, these are the 45s. My camera's a little cattywampus. There we go. In this very nice pen tray.
It is a very nice tray. I should mention.
Which I got from Stationery Stack. Addie over there sent this out for me, which was super cool. It's this is solid wood and like very nice, very soft little fabric covered grooves in there for pens and things.
Yeah, it reminds me of but not exactly, but a little bit of the inserts for the Toyuka.
Yeah, it's actually quite a bit softer than those.
Is it softer?
Yeah, it's softer.
Oh,
than
it is.
those.
Well, yeah, the material. It's not exactly the same, but it's a similar idea. Yeah.
Oh, and it's got the ridges.
Yeah,
it's got
wood.
pen dents.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Ruth, you didn't tell me if you're using a mobile or not. Let me know if you're watching a mobile or whatever, and I'll try to help you out. But this is the original 45. In fact, this is the actual original.
The IPO.
The initial pen offering.
Wow, that was an IPO, huh?
Yeah. From the first pen show this was at, which was Atlanta, maybe. I don't
remember what the first show the 45 was at. That was so many years ago.
Yeah, and this is actually the only one
was it Chicago?
No, I don't think so because I was there and I wasn't in Chicago. Well,
it could have been Atlanta because those are around the same. Those are similar times,
yeah.
so it might have been Atlanta.
Could be. Why are they different sizes? Well, we'll get to that. They're different models, kind of. So this is actually the only one I bought because I just like this one so much that I never found another one that I was like, I must have that. Mm-hmm. This one is just super good. But these use a number 5 nib, and they are cartridge or eyedropper only because of their size.
Well, I guess I actually have 2 of them. One is that green one that I have, but then one I just made of parts. That's a random.
Oh, you
pieces.
have?
Yeah.
Well, I have an orange one that's made of like some weird
right.
discarded parts, that sort of thing.
Yes, I remember that now.
And then this is the 45 long, which is, as you can see, longer than that one. And this one can take a converter and stuff like that. And then this one is the 45 XL, which has a little finial on the... I locked my focus because it was being weird. A little finial on the bottom there that they can swap out for different colors and things. And then this is the brand new number 45. Goodness. Killing off some hiccups. The new 45 Core, C-O-R, Core, which is kind of in between the smallest and the long sizes there. So pretty good, I think, in terms of size. It does take a converter. It has finials on both ends.
Yeah. So this is the cathedral material.
Yeah, black. This is black acrylic, and then the finials are the acrylic, or the cathedral.
And it has the model on the bottom now, and not on, because a lot of people couldn't read it, or they just don't notice that the number was even on here.
Yeah, depending on the material, it's really difficult to see. So it used to be in this little cap engraving, right there. On the green, you can totally see it, but like on here, you might. I mean, it's hard to see that it's even there at all unless you show. It's actually it's right there, but hard to see. So, hiccups aren't real. You aren't hiccuping, and that's good. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, this is the new 45 Core. This is pretty well the same up here.
June 18th, 2016 is when, and that's the year I started.
Yeah, I want to say it was. I want to say it was Atlanta because it was the first show you ever worked with them.
We worked for the Andersons that year?
No, I worked with the Andersons. You worked with Franklin-Christoph. It was like a tryout.
The first show by myself was I didn't work. I worked with you, and we both worked for the Andersons.
Is that right?
And I talked to Scott about going to Chicago, and I thought like everyone was going to go to the Chicago show, and it ended up just being me and Jim, and I hardly knew Jim, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to like do all the talking. I have to know all the pens. I have to figure all this out, and I was freaking out. So that was
We had flashcards.
I literally had to flashcard it. So if anyone thinks like, Audrey already knew, no.
I mean, really, the truth is like she didn't really need to do the flashcards. Like she already knew the stuff. Because, I mean, you've been a fan of the brand for ages. But in any case, 2016, a long time ago.
Yeah.
They just refreshed that this year. 9 years later. How about that?
Yeah. Wow.
So this one takes a converter, unlike the smallest one.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
That was wild. So hot.
So the only ones that are available right now is the Black and Cathedral in the antique glass and Cathedral.
Actually, it's
that's
just the black
sold
one
out.
now.
Okay. Well,
So yeah, they released it in 2 different materials right now. The antique glass, which is definitely not Coke bottles
nope.
with Cathedral, or the Black and Cathedral that we have here. Yeah. Any rumors about the Andersons' next adventure? No. They have to wrap up that whole bunch of shenanigans around the suit and all that kind of stuff. So until then, I don't know what's going on. I know Brian is doing a lot of pen repair and that sort of thing. He's been doing that on Twitch, which is a lot of fun. If you ever wanted to see somebody repair pens or talk to people about vintage pens and that sort of thing, go and check out Brian Anderson on Twitch. He's under his name, so it's very easy to find. And Lisa has another job she started doing, so I'm not really sure what their plans are, but I'm sure we'll find out. They said hopefully they'll know something about or can share something about that this summer. I'm sure they have an idea, but I don't.
Yeah, Eric, I worked on yours yesterday. It was the last one I worked on.
Is this one thing we can show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we can mention both those, which
Great.
that's not on for sale yet, but yeah.
So we mentioned the 46 also has a core version, which is the newer version of the 46. And then there's this one, which I've forgotten the details of. You want to talk about this one?
So the black one is the first iteration that we came out with very recently, just a few months ago.
I thought it was last year. I don't know. It's been a while.
What is time?
Who even knows?
I don't remember when we brought the 46 back, but I didn't feel like it was that long ago.
Okay.
So we've changed it just a tiny bit. We just made it a little bit shorter. Everything about it is the same. This is the newest batch. Scott just handed it to me. It has maroon, or is that maroon? Sweet maroon? I think it's sweet maroon on the ends on that one. But it's a little bit shorter. I like that better because I feel like if you do want to post it, it is a better balance. Because I feel like it's a little bit too long when you post it the other way or with the old way. It's just
you know what? Yeah, I think so.
And so we just made it a little bit shorter. It's still the same.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else is the same, just a little bit shorter.
Still the same shape, everything like that. Yeah, just a bit. Took a bit off the end, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, just a bit off the end here. The rest of it actually matches up everywhere else. The rings match and all that. It's just the end is a little bit shorter. Yeah, interesting.
So I don't normally post my pens anymore. I used to back in 2016, Audrey.
Well, I mean,
usually did, but
you post to 45 because it's lull.
It's my nails for the day. This braid does not exist anymore, so I cannot recommend for it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's the new 45. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And a new 46. Yeah. She brought all these home. She was trying to tell me about them last night, and I was tired. So I don't remember all the details. Yeah, it's just a little bit shorter than the 45 long, huh? Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's very similar. The thing is, a lot of people liked the 45 when it came out, but when we came out with the 46 long... 45, thank you. A lot of people were just like, oh, I want a converter. Yeah. And so that's the one limitation of the 45 regular is that people didn't want to use a cartridge or eyedropper. So, yeah.
Yeah. So this ended up being a really hot seller.
Yeah.
Is that the...
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like this one. I might not let you take this one back.
So that's a Stormwinds blank. I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
Somebody...
Can't really get them anymore, so who knows?
This one and this one, I just took out of our parts.
It was made out of the parts bin?
The parts bin.
Does that have like 3 different parts?
Oh,
No, it's black and black.
It's 2 different pens, yeah. So, and it actually goes like in the finial. This is primary manipulation, so it sort of goes with that. Scott, the owner, said that if you go to the Piper Trading Co. website, we've put a few of the 45 and 46s that we had left, but he plans on putting more. We have like rounded up all the rest that we have on the Piper and putting them on there. So keep an eye out on the Piper Trading Co. website because he will be putting if you're like, oh, I don't like the new 45 core, I want the original, we'll have some there as well.
Huh. Yeah. And X-Pack pen cases?
Yeah, we have X-Pack pen cases now, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
And these little
pouch things,
wallet-style pouches?
Yeah. Which you might actually like, now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I like a pouch, a little two-drawer or two-compartment pouch. What's on the inside, do you know?
No.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah, I like that. $25, not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Interesting. Endless channel pencils, that's pretty cool.
Yep, those are also very new. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Let's see, pens, fountain pens. So we got over here. Converters, nibs, Piper Paradigms. Oh, that's the metal pen.
That's the metal pens. Yeah.
Metal pens, metal pens, metal pens. Second Empires.
And so there's
Pocket 6.
66.
Oh,
yeah.
Pocket 66 Ghost. That's fun.
Yeah. So if you like the Pocket 66 and you're like, yep, don't have any, we have a few of those. So.
A couple of 46s left.
46s,
no 45s on here at the moment.
But yeah, that's very new. I was just told that yesterday. So they're not out just yet, but they will be.
Cool. Yeah, the Ghost is very cool. I've always thought that was a neat look
Material,
for that pen.
Yeah.
Neat. And I'll just drop a Piper Trading Co. link here for you. Bam. Yeah. Look pretty interesting. I wonder if they make larger cases. Like, what do you mean? I look like alpaca pouches. Yeah, I mean, well, alpaca uses a lot of X-Pack. It's probably a very similar material. Although I don't know if alpaca uses that kind of X-Pack actually. They generally use a slightly different one. They have like proprietary materials at alpaca that they tend to use, but yeah, pretty cool. Ruth, you gotta answer my question about your phone or what? No, she's saying it's just not working for her. But I can't help you unless you tell me if it's mobile or not. And then I can help you out maybe. Sunset Beach is not your color yet you want it. The Sunset Beach does look cool. Mm-hmm. I scrolled past it, but this one.
Yeah, that one is super pretty in person, and it glows in the dark.
Oh.
And it glows pink.
Oh.
That's the picture I took. That's me.
Oh.
That's me. Because he didn't post that. I'm like, how can you say it's glow in the dark and then not show a glow in the dark picture? Come on now.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Wow. For $95. Yeah, not too shabby.
And there's a discount code?
Yeah, there was a 15% discount that popped up at the beginning.
It did? Okay, I thought so too. So yeah, use the discount code. Yeah, that one.
It glows. Yeah, it glows in the dark.
So Piper Trading Co. is sort of seen as the less expensive side, whereas Franklin-Christoph's more the, that's why the some of the acrylic parts and pieces that we make are just a little simpler, fewer pieces. That's why they're a little less expensive. Yeah, but they still go through, all the nibs go through us tuning. They have that grinding on there, but they're very similar. You're not going to get the grinds on there. So again, certain things are made more for Franklin-Christoph, the grinds, but the materials again just are simpler and easier to make.
Yeah, so like this one has finials at the top and the bottom here, and that's extra steps, and it has grooves here, and that's extra, and things of that nature. So they kind of they're a little bit more, I don't know, I guess bare bones maybe. Yeah. Like the threads are less complicated and
it's not bad. I mean, it's still a good pen, and I like it, but it is a simpler pen. And people don't think about like our Model 19s. It has the banding. Like, why is that one so much more expensive? The bands, it has so many different parts to it, and have to be machining and polishing and gluing, etc. It just costs. It takes a lot more time to.
So like this is that pen she was just talking about. So if you think about how you put together pens, kind of think about this one as like Legos or something. That you have to do some shaping and then do some like matching up like tenons and stuff and slotting them together and like epoxying them together and then turning that and then there's things like polishing steps. So like these have like translucent parts and that sort of thing, but they're translucent because they're polished and then polished in a more different way, I think. And these you don't have to polish the insides. That takes off a whole lot of extra time. So time and complexity and all that sort of thing matters. Yeah. Well, you're watching on the
old computer.
Computer, eh? Well, let me Let me show you right quick what I'm talking about.
Mike's sitting here watching Smosh.
I'm not anymore. Well, so the thing is, this gear that says settings, you want to click that, and then go to, because I've heard this actually from a bunch of people, and you want to go to quality, which is right here.
Yeah.
And so if it's really fuzzy, that means the quality is low.
Yeah.
And sometimes when it's set to auto, it will just make it very fuzzy. So if I set that to 144, it looks real bad.
Yeah.
But if I set it to 1080p, it looks much better.
Yeah.
So.
But it could be something with like the internet, or maybe you need to. I don't know. If you're having
Could
no
be.
other issues and other internet things, then it's not.
But
that.
that
It's just
fuzzy
gonna be,
quality thing
the fuzzy
is
likely that.
that's always a quality thing. So you want to hit this little gear. It says, you know, there's a CC for closed captions. Right next to that is a little thing of this gear that says settings. So that's.
Well, hi,
that
little scraggly dog.
That'll hopefully fix that problem for you.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the little dog. So, and then here's, I guess we can throw that Piper in there too, just
there you go. Yeah.
for size comparisons.
But yeah, Piper, as far as I know, will be at a few pen shows with Kimberly, all the hobbies. So the ones that the rest of the Franklin-Christoph crew, she doesn't work full time. She just works at shows. So she'll be getting some of the, if you're at, I think she's doing Colorado.
Oh, that's fun.
And St. Louis, maybe?
Hmm.
I'm not sure about the others, so don't quote me, but check it out, because she will be going to a few shows if you want to see some of the goodies in person. So, yeah.
Ruth says she just restarted, so she missed the advice. All right, here's what it is. Very, very quickly, because I don't want to do it too many times. But down here at the bottom, right in here, you'll see CC for closed caption, and then this thing for settings, this little gear. I'm going to click on that, and then go to quality, which is right above that, and set that to kind of as high as your computer will let you, right? If it's very fuzzy, it's probably set very low.
C222 says YouTube also reduced the free 1080p bitrate a while back, so sometimes even the 1080p can get fuzzy.
I just noticed it's a 1080p premium HD.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So maybe it's something and it's making it fuzzy.
Yeah. Because I have YouTube Premium or whatever, so I haven't noticed that.
That's true. No.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, set that quality thing. That quality deal is almost always the culprit there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, there's your there's those two next to the Piper, the current 45, the current 46, and the Piper Second Empire.
Second Empire.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, just let me know.
Yeah. It also doesn't have bevels or. There's just a bunch of like little things that it just does differently.
Yeah.
That helped? Okay, good. I'm glad we could fix that. Yep. Write that down, because it'll probably happen again. It happens to me actually on our living room TV a lot for some reason.
And it just automatically does it, so you sometimes have to work on that. So.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of Franklin-Christophs there. And this very cool tray. I'm just going to go to Stationery Stack so I can give them a link right quick.
And if you're in Raleigh next week, then you'll be able to see all these in person. I'm likely they've been working on some prototypes for the new ones.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So this is the...
it's a woman and Latina owned. That's nice.
Yep, Addie. Yep. She makes all kinds of cool stuff. I mean, there are all kinds of colorways. Brad and I both just happened to go for orange.
Oh, I'm shocked.
But I do really like also she's got so many good colors and things of these deals. I was really what was the one I originally commented on? I don't even know if she has a picture of it anymore. But I think it was like this kind of like seafoam green sort of situation with like a brighter interior. But I think the gray interior is better for photography, frankly. This is the one I have, the Stationery with gray velvet.
So yeah, they have some pops of color, but some with... Do you get to go outside? Why are you like making... Everyone knows that noise from animals. I'm gonna go see if she wants out. Come on, Skylar.
This is Stationery Stack. Also, these little racks right here, I think are very cool. Let's see if she's got them on the products. I don't think she does because they were very new. Yeah, she doesn't anymore, or doesn't yet. But these will be coming out soon, she said. And these are it has a little drawer, and then it has like 2 bars that go through the top where you can stand up all your notebooks and that sort of thing. So she has currently been using it. Or making them in the traveler size, which is kind of like a skinny. Well, it's this size actually, so a fairly skinny size there. Oh, hey, it's Floof. How's it going, buddy? Look at this cat. He has his
This
little shaved bracelet here. Yeah, he's this cat loves to be held. He you hold him and he like pick him up and he will just purr and purr. Look at your face. What do you think about that? That's you, bud. That's you.
It's like I don't know what this is.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust that.
We've been trying to train Floof to come in here and sit with me in the back, because for whatever reason the porch cats don't really come in here very much. Stripes will come in here and sleep sometimes, but Floof hardly ever does. You didn't realize how big he is? Oh, he's a 3-hand cat.
A very big cat.
He's a big boy. He's a good 16 or something pounds now. There you go. Yeah, sit there. Give him a treat. They're on the edge.
Floofy. Want a treat?
I'll turn this way so you can see more Floof.
There you go. Floofy.
But yeah, he is a. He's like, oh yeah, I'll take a treat. Heck yeah.
Did you drop it?
No, he ate it. He's like, yes, good. I will eat that.
All the stuff's in the way.
I will eat that fit. That's as much as I can do.
Sorry.
All right. So, yeah. You never met him, really didn't like. Yeah, he's a pretty big boy. He is actually kind of picky about food, honestly. But yeah, I mean he's not giant. He's not like a Maine Coon size.
He's not a Maine Coon, but he is very large. Oh, look, he's making biscuits for us.
Oh, that's a good boy.
Aww.
Yeah, you can totally sit over there. So I had this big fluffy bed that you can't see. It's like a dog bed down here. And every time I put him on it, he's like, "Oh no!" And he's like, would leave. So, anyway, so yeah, I kind of want to get one of these. That's she's gonna make some A5 sized ones, and I'm psyched about that because I have a lot of things in A5 size, which is, the bigger size. And since I've redone my whole sideboard over here, it would be nice to have something like that. Making biscuits, yeah, when they go like this.
Yeah.
Some people call it making biscuits because it's, I guess, how you make biscuits. I've never made biscuits.
Well, you have to like flatten it and stuff. Well, I guess you roll it, but
Yeah. So.
Look at him. He's so big. Look at him back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks so disheveled. So he does have a few bald spots now because we were getting some mats out of him. So he's getting used to getting brushed because he didn't know about brushes before.
Yeah. That's true. She also sent a couple of other little things. These are called, I think she calls them amigos. So there's the Alfie, which is this very nice tray, and then these are called, they're actually not, they're not listed, the name's not listed on here. Because she kind of does it in drops. Like, she's just one person making stuff, so it takes a while to make things. But
good boy.
Yeah, that's a good boy.
Yay.
But this is made so it'll hold a note card or a to-do card or whatever. That's some of my to-dos.
Or a little calendar or something. Oh.
David, thank you for becoming a member.
Thank you.
Welcome. Are you going to Dallas? You don't know yet? I don't know yet. I haven't looked at the schedule or anything yet.
I'll be back.
This will have you can put a pin up front and you can have your little to-do there and it will hold it up, which I kind of like. I have this other little page holder thingy, and it's pretty good for pieces of paper, but if you put like a note card in there, it wants to really bend it. And it's not really necessary, but this works great for that. So one person making stuff is an excellent tagline. Yeah, I know. I think so too. I know sometimes makers are a little bit hesitant to say that like they're just like one person making a thing because there's a perception sometimes that that's just sort of like, I don't know, unprofessional or not as fancy or something. I'm like, no, that's what people in this community want, is they want like a person to make a thing, And then there's just this one, which is just a single pen holder, but pretty great. Also, it goes really well with it.
It does.
This pen? I have been using this pen.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You
I
like
like it. I like it. Have you tried it yet?
No.
Well, here you go. You can write on that.
Pardon me.
So she sent a couple of these out with it as well, which is super cool. So thanks very much to Addie, and y'all go and tell her I said hi. And then this is a piece. This is the pen I just got a replacement part for. This is the
Studio.
Yep, Studio Neat Mark II. I got a couple little marks into there. Oh, interesting. Underneath the Serica.
Oh.
Whatever. When I first got this, there was some flaw in the anodizing, and so it was kind of like bubbly, and a couple of pieces had flaked off. So they sent me a new body for it. But it's just this, little pocket pen like this. So I'm gonna put some use on it now that I have the thing. My first impression is that it's pretty good. It's not my favorite thing, but it's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, it's clearly well made. I really like the magnet that they've got in here. It's very strong. I do wish there was a magnet in the back though, because posting it you're just kind of setting it on there, and it does hold on pretty okay. But I do kind of wish there was a magnet. But yeah, it's a nice little pen, and it looks cool in the green on green. I think.
Yeah.
But there's a little. Is that? Where are these? Huh. Yeah, just little scuffs. But that's just from using it. Wait, is that? Actually, that might be coffee.
Did you get coffee on it?
Remember when I just threw coffee and water all over my entire office? This might have gotten a little coffee on it. I'll wash it off. It's a ceramic paint, essentially, so I can just like wipe it off. But anyway, yeah, little Mark II is now back in action. I will be putting it through its paces a little bit. But it's cute. Yeah, it's a nice looking little pen. I kind of think I would almost rather have one that doesn't have the iridescent color. Because I do have this worry that the inside of the cap is going to scrape it up. It hasn't yet, but we'll see how it goes, you know? I don't know, maybe I'll take the extra body I have and just like go like that a bunch of times just to see if I can scratch it up.
Yeah.
But I just kind of feel... you might be able to hear it. Like, it kind of feels like there's something there. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but it is nice. I really like the magnet. The magnet is great. So it's pretty cool. But they make a lot of really good pens. This one just came with a little flaw, and they fixed it. So that's really nice. Post a link to it. Well, you can't get this one, unfortunately. I can post you a link to like the general site for them.
They make special editions that are around for a while.
Yeah.
Well, that's the new one.
Yeah. I don't think you can get it right now.
Oh.
Not that one.
Oh.
But yeah, these they do it in sort of like drops, so they'll make it available for quite. Oops. Weird. They'll make it available for a while, but they have 3 actually now. They have the Mark I, which is a clicky pen, which I have a few of. It's quite good.
Yeah.
The Mark II, which is this one, and then the Mark III, which is a pencil. But the Mark II, let's see, you can get it in black, black and silver, black and black. Oh, black and
black?
Nope. Silver and blue. This looks really nice, actually. The orange. Oh, they do have an orange, but it's back ordered. That's interesting. I know they made an orange. Oh, they got more colors than I thought they did.
Yeah,
The orange looks really good. I probably should have just gotten an orange. Probably sell my green off and get an orange. I don't know. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. So you can find those there. But Studio Neat in general makes very good stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised their CS was good. Like I just sent them an email, and like the next day they had sent me one, and or not the next day they had responded and said, "Hey, we're in the middle of shipping all these things out. We'll get another one sent out to you."
Yeah.
So they just sent me the part, which was good. So that's cool. I like it when that happens. Unlike with Namisu, who just never has responded to an email ever about their busted pen that I have from them.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm not going to quit dragging them. That's what happens. What else? Oh, hey, what'd you think about this one?
It was nice. I wrote a good nib and pen. What nib is that?
That is Tom Studio Violet.
Okay.
Iris? Iris.
Okay. I like that too.
Yeah.
It's a nice color.
So this is the Tom Studio fountain pen. And this one came with an architect nib, which is a very inexpensive upgrade to the nib, interestingly.
Yeah.
It does bring it slightly over $100, which is cool. As far as price, I think that's a really solid price point for these things. But yeah, I think it's a good architect. It's very nice. It's pleasant to write with, but does all the architect-y things. So, which, in case you don't know, gives you like thin downstrokes and then thicker horizontal strokes. It's kind of the opposite of a stub.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is very nice. I generally don't love architect nibs, but I've recently gotten 2 architect nibs that I really like. Well, and I like the one that Mark Backus does too. So like maybe I like some architect nibs, but I am kind of picky about them. If they go down to like a very chisel-y point at the bottom, they're gonna feel bad. But this one and Annabelle's are flatter on the bottom, and then the one Mark does is kind of scoopy. So
yeah.
And also the perspective, I guess, is sort of architect-ish, but not really. So. Are you looking for anything Triangle Pen Show? No, not. I mean, who knows? I don't really make lists for pen shows. I do have stuff on a list. I do want to see. I do want to see a new Visconti actually. Let me see. Do I have a?
I don't even remember who all is gonna be there. It's a smaller show, so I don't know.
I haven't looked. Yeah. You could stop that thing you're doing right now. That'd be great. Thanks. She's sitting here clicking a thing, open and closed, open and closed. Yeah, you can play with that. That's good. This is a new coming soon that I just saw this afternoon, actually. The Visconti Mirage Mythos fountain pen in Demeter, which looks pretty cool.
Okay, it's part of the Mythos line, which isn't very expensive.
I think the Mirage is the line, and the Mythos is like some sub-line they do on like Greek gods or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure that the style is that, but I haven't really kept track of Visconti very well.
Is
but
that
yeah,
rose gold?
I think it is. I think it's rose gold and orange.
Interesting.
And this could be more like brassy, but it's kind of.
Yeah, I can't quite. Does it say in the text?
Actually, this looks gold.
That looks gold.
Interesting. Let's see. Mythos Collection, Demeter, the
Golden
benevolent god.
hues.
Yellow gold trim. Yeah. Interesting. Like
that one particular one looked more rose gold.
Yeah, I think it might have been the lighting.
Yeah.
But orange and gold is a good combo. I don't do a whole lot of gold, but orange and gold is pretty good, I think. Audrey's dubious.
A little dubious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of warm tones there.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, there are several different versions of this in different colorways and that sort of thing. I think the Apollo looks good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the gold with that one, I like better.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. How do I feel about gold and blue?
That one might be okay.
I like that. I think it looks
Yeah.
good. It's classy. I think that looks good. It actually makes that gold really pop, I think. Probably because there's a little bit of kind of maybe some goldish hues up in here, maybe.
Yeah.
And down in here.
Yeah, you can see it right in.
Yeah, for sure. This one's like kind of a gunmetal situation. That looks hot.
Or ruthenium sort of thing.
Could be. Let's see.
Ruthenium, yeah.
Ruthenium, yeah. Sandblasted dark blue resin and ruthenium finishes. Ooh. Yeah, that looks pretty good. These are magnetic caps, but they do have this nice little groove right here that the cap fits into, so it'll orient itself correctly and not just come off, which is pretty cool. Have the navy one of those. You really like it. Oh, that's cool. Good to hear. You don't use an architect nib with block print. Cursor just turns into a blobby line.
I can see a lot, and it feels better. I mean, obviously, that grippy feel that you get when you go left to right and cursive, it just doesn't feel like it.
I think with the flat contact patches on this one, oh dang, look at that. Oh, that's really good. I might like that more.
What? It's purple.
It is. It's purple and blue and ruthenium, maybe? Or is that pewter or something? I think this one hasn't quite come out yet.
It doesn't say
Actually,
here.
it doesn't say what it is. Yeah, I don't know.
It just says
There's
deep matte.
steel. Nope.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
It doesn't say. That one looks cool. Anybody? I know. Really? Isn't that good looking? Yeah, very Prince. It's kind of Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Becky.
Becky.
Here, it's for you.
Yeah. Or Becky, look away.
Yeah.
Choosing purple over orange. Well, I mean, I don't know. The combo here, depending on what this, well, let's see, there's probably more pictures. I think it's probably ruthenium. It could be kind of gunmetal-y. It doesn't look black enough to be ruthenium necessarily, but it can be hard to tell.
Yeah.
Lighting pens for photography is a nightmare.
So hard.
Well, the nib and this kind of match, so I'm guessing it's probably ruthenium.
Yeah.
But the purple and black or gray or whatever that is, looks good. Anyway, so that's on my list to look for. I'm pretty sure that they'll be there. They usually are, I feel like. Let's see if we have a vendor list for Triangle.
Are you going to the auction?
I don't know. We'll see. It's not up yet, so I don't know. It just depends on if there's anything I want. Pins for sale, hotel info. Huh. I don't know if they have anything about vendors. Wow.
Vendor list.
Well, I'm assuming this is updated.
It says 2025.
It's true. Drum Ghouls. Tasha, I don't know. What's TWC? I guess I can just click it, huh? Oh, Wyatt's coming. Oh, that's fun. T. Wyatt Carlisle is what that's for. That's fun. Yeah, he makes all kinds of interesting stuff, including like wands that are pens and all kinds of things.
Do you think it's Drum Ghouls is going, or do you think it's just Marty having things.
I mean, it might just be Marty.
That's
I
my
think that's what it was
guess.
last time.
So like some random things.
Truffet, Bertram's, Independence. Interesting. I didn't know they were going to come out.
Yeah.
Nicola, that's not a surprise.
Yeah.
Deb, no surprise there. That's good.
Federalist,
Federalist, they go to everything. Fountain Pen Journal. Oh, that's Deb Kenny. Fountain Pen Journal. What's Fountain Pen Journal? Paul's Pens. Yeah, Paul Areno.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that logo at all.
Yeah.
That's his little magazine.
Yeah.
It's essentially a zine.
Mm-hmm.
Tom and Hong got her name on the thing. Look at that.
Good.
Yeah.
BG
Art
Art
Forms. Oh, interesting. Oh,
is that
it's Brian or Brian? No.
Barry Gross?
Barry Gross. Barry.
Yeah.
That is an older picture of Barry.
What?
He's it was a little while ago, I think. Derail, show some more Triangle Calligraphers. You know, I never went to a Calligraphers Guild meeting. I totally meant to. Oh, Divine, I'm glad. Yeah. He's been having some heart trouble. His wife's been having like some surgery, rehab stuff trouble. He makes really good stuff. I really like the pen from them.
Kenrell, Joe from Florida Fountain Pen.
Yeah. Rob
River.
Bader. Who's this? Pen Shop of Memphis. Looks like, well, if it's this, then it's going to be vintage stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know there was a pen shop in Memphis. That's cool. We got some new folks coming. Little Pens. That's fun.
Yeah.
Carrie Adams.
Yeah, I
don't know who that is. Midnight Pens. Gary's always got a bunch of stuff. He's usually kind of right by the door. Like he's on the left-hand side of the door. The big ballroom usually is where he is. Just like outside the door.
Oh, yeah.
So like right by the door. Don't walk past Gary's table because he's always got like, who knows what at his table. John Mahoney. I'm not sure. Pen Realm, that's cool.
Oh, Martin will be there. That's good.
Yep, Martin usually comes to this show. It's one of the ones
I didn't get to talk to him much last in Baltimore.
Yeah, River City. That's always good. He makes great stuff.
If you go down, there's some more stuff.
Oh.
Adam will be. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, he's probably there with his was it Happy Hour pens?
Yeah. I was like Happy something. Yeah. Oh, there's a list. Yeah.
Fantasy Snorkel.
Yeah.
Joe, of course. Crazy Alan show sponsor. Oh, that's probably actually Alan and not Crazy Alan's the show.
Yeah.
Mike Daigle, that's always good. Jim Day and James Dolev. James.
Everyone knows him as James.
I've never heard anyone call him James. Suresh and Jetty, I'm not sure who that is. That's interesting. Braxton, it's Divine Pens. Franklin-Christoph, show sponsor. You're going to be there.
Yeah.
Johnny Greco.
Yeah, Marty.
Yep. That sounds right.
Yeah.
The Kennedys and Deb. Yeah. Is Deb going to be the only grinder there, I think?
No. The other, is Deb, not Deb.
Oh,
the
Independence.
Kennedys.
Yeah, the Kennedys will be there.
Yeah. Two.
Yeah, definitely go see Deb for some grinds. She does really good work, and you can only really get her at like 1 or 2 shows, maybe. Carrie's listed for a Truffet. I wonder if Chris is coming or it's just me, Carrie.
Yeah,
Don't know.
There was both of them last year, but they always they like take one name often, so.
No, that's true. Yeah, Kirk is going. That's Pen Realm. Yep, he'll be there.
Oh, and Kirk. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Kirk.
Duh.
Yeah. I saw Pen Realm and didn't even think.
I don't know
Kirk.
why, but yeah, Kirk will be there.
Yeah, you can find Kirk at a bunch of places. Deb is kind of singular, so.
More regional.
Yeah, if you want to get like a nib grinder that's like you can't find that grinder very often.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the one to schedule her instead of.
That's true.
Or in addition to. There's no reason to only go to one, so. We're at Dustin and Annabelle. Dustin's got a lot of new dad duties, and Annabelle's probably getting ready for the pen show.
Dutch show, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Dutch show starts tomorrow. Going into Jimmy and asked to be introduced to James. Yeah, I've heard there's a James Dolev I should talk about. Talk to. Yeah. Let's see, what else? There's a really fancy new tote bag on the market. I got an email about this today. It's bag time for Audrey here. What do you think about this?
It's a black bag. I mean, it seems like a little much for the shoulder thing. I don't know. It seems a little busy.
Oh, you think it's a little wide, maybe?
It's a little bit wide.
Huh.
Yeah, that's like a big bag.
It's like messenger size.
Yeah, it's a big bag, and the way it's shaped, I I don't know. It just seems weird for the size.
I think if you take the handles off, it'll be just straight up just a messenger bag.
Yeah.
Just imagine this without handles. Because you can, one of the things with Black Ember is you can just unhook various pieces. It's kind of modular that way. What would you guess this costs? Oh, that's nice. You got a little side entry on this bag. That's kind of fun. What would you guess this costs?
$450?
$450? Woo! Well, then you will be glad to know that it is a mere $239. So like half.
Yeah. Well, look, I don't know. Yeah. Could be fancy.
I mean, it is fancy.
Yeah.
$239 is fancy for this, but it is a very fancy material, and they do like fancy laser cutting and all kinds of stuff. So,
Hi, Katie.
It's got a baggage strap.
Yeah.
Or luggage. What do you call it? Luggage strap? That sounds kind of right. But yeah.
It's a pass through.
Pass through. Yes, thank you. Oh, that's a water bottle holder. Interesting. This is an interesting bag. They put all kinds of. They always put like magnets in here to hold things closed, and it's So this is what's inside there. I bet that's where that zipper goes. Does it come in other colors? It doesn't seem to now, but it just got released today, and often companies will do black first, because black always sells, and then they'll usually make some other runs of other colors. Oh, we got a 245, a 226, and a 247. Wow, somebody nailed it. That's pretty good. Or almost nailed it. Like all right around it. I need to end at 2. Man account's still recovering from a trip to the Coach outlet next week. Or last week. Yeah, this is a different kind of bag.
Look, I read that as made in California, so I was going California pricing.
Oh.
Except
probably.
For not like Rickshaw, isn't that?
Katie,
Good
what
job,
in the
Katie.
world is wrong with you? She just came skidding across here, just knocking everything asunder. You could just walk. What are you doing?
She's really staring at you in the face and purring.
She's like, I'll do what I want. Black goes with everything. It's true, black goes with everything. But also, it's just it's kind of boring. Like, how many black bags do I need? They do tend to do, so they're black ember. So often you'll have black and also ember, which is a nice bright orange. Although I think they're sold out of everything in bright orange currently. The Forge used to come in orange, and they have a bag that I wanted to get, but they sold out of the orange, and I'm like, eh. Yeah, it looks like all they have right now is black. Oh, there we go. There's the orange. The orange is bright. But mostly black. So I don't have anything from them. Their stuff always looks kind of cool, but I don't really want black. It's my least favorite color for that, the Gothic gets sad when the thing doesn't come in black. Look, I mean, that's cool. It's just not really necessarily my thing. I do have some black bags. I'm not like against them, but I've got too many. Once you have a certain number of bags, I think you kind of go like, I don't know if I want black. Should I get this black one or that black one? I don't know. I am looking at maybe getting a very not black bag, which is. Let's see, is this gonna still have my colors up? It does. I'm thinking my next one might be kind of like this, but in denim instead of this dark blue. Just hot pink inside. What do you think?
Didn't we talk about this already?
Not on this stream.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
No.
For some reason, I thought it was on the stream.
I don't think so. I don't think I've had that up for a week, but I might have. That's the male answer. What? Having black? Like, how many black bags do you need? I don't know, man. It's not how I go. Black is a fine option. I think it's good. Yeah. But, I go toward non-black because I have so many. You passed that limit of a certain number of bag years and years ago. Look, sure. You're not wrong.
It's true. Yeah.
You're not wrong. So that's that. What else did I have up here I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, I'll totally talk about that. Let me grab a link. I don't have a link for it up here. I did. There we go. I have a bit of a new pen day this week, which is very fun. I have this guy.
I know, I'm shocked.
You are?
Yeah.
Are you really, or no?
No.
Because I kind of didn't tell her I only sort of told you I was buying this.
Yeah. I figured last week.
Really?
Yeah. You implied that you got it.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that seems right. How are the parents doing?
There wasn't a storm where they were last night, but it's been storming nonstop where they are, unfortunately. Yeah. So. Yeah, but they're doing fine otherwise. My dad's arm's getting better, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
So my buddy Ian Schoen over at Schoen Design, who is always cooking up new things, introduced this line of swirly pens, the spiraled straight wall pens. Introduced them, I guess, technically years and years ago, but then reintroduced them with a slightly different design that's easier to make and that sort of thing. Less of a headache anyway.
Yeah.
In Black Ultim, which is this one, and then this is the original from years ago, and then also Peak. And then he put them online last week, and I went, all right, fine. I guess I have to complete the set.
The trifecta?
The trifecta. So I'll copy his link here. Paste. Boop. So I was really torn about which one of these to get at Chicago, and then Ian ended up gifting me this one. But not for review or anything, just, at least I don't think so. I'm probably gonna, but...
you talk about it enough anyway.
That's probably... that's probably true.
Even if it doesn't say that, you know you're going to be showing stuff because you like them.
Because I do, yeah. So I had to get the Peak. Ultim and Peak are very similar sorts of materials. They are kind of industrial and medical grade thermoplastics of various varieties. That you can like autoclave if you really need to clean the heck out of it. You can use like just rubbing alcohol on it if you want. Soap and water, of course. Ridiculously hard to stain, although technically possible.
It is possible. Yeah.
I have heard of somebody staining Ultim, but I was really surprised. And it was bought with an ink that's not like sold. So, I mean, things that are on the market, I haven't managed to stain this. And Peak is also likewise very difficult to...
Mr. Goodman.
Hey, thank you very much.
You.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we were talking about cat teeth and stuff earlier. Thank you very much for the cats.
Can this little cat right here lick a plate?
lick some pizza grease off a plate?
Can this little dog right here gnaw on... Oh, she moved a little closer. Can she gnaw on a little bit of crust?
That would be very nice of you. It's time for a new show and pen. Can't decide which one you want. Well, I mean, the good news is they're all going to be awesome. So, so I decided I had to have the Peak. It's this kind of bone-colored. Yep, we're definitely going to be at the Triangle show. Are you going? So yeah, psyched about that. Ian's not going to be at that show, but we are.
If you have any questions, feel free to send a message to Ian. He'll help however he can, I'm sure.
Yeah. And if you want to see stuff that I have in hand, your wife and going stopping on your honeymoon. Well, A, congratulations.
Congrats, that's great.
And B, thanks to your wife for letting you come to a pen show.
Yeah. on the way to honeymoon.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's very cool. Yeah, if there's anything that you've seen in my collection that you want to check out in person, do let me know and I'll bring it to the show. I will be there all the days, so I should be easy enough to find. So let me know. She's been with you to a few. She's a good sport. Well, that's good. That's what happened with Audrey. Originally it was
such a good sport.
Such a good sport that now she works in the industry.
Yeah.
So
such a good sport.
And it's one of the foremost nib grinders, I would say, in the world.
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, you're absolutely in the top 10.
Yes, that's true.
For sure.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and I'd put you higher, but you probably won't accept it.
Biased.
Hey, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
For Big Floof's DNA test? Were we talking about doing a DNA test for Big Floof?
Well, we could.
I mean, we could.
I'm curious. I mean, look, we know what one half of him is.
Well,
Riffy Cat.
Street Cat, yeah.
Street, mustachioed tuxedo.
Who was this? I can't see her whole name.
It's Zukon.
There's a W at the front.
That's what came up.
Oh.
There it is.
There you Zukon. Well, thank you so much. It's incredibly generous. Half street, half chungus.
He's a little chungus. Look.
I'm predicting Panther or.
I think Black Panther and Street Cat. Yeah.
His paws are like they're so big. I mean, sometimes you go to the zoo or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, look at this tiger's paws." Yeah. His paws, like he doesn't. It's hard to tell because Black is very slimming.
It is very slimming.
But his paws, I mean, they've got to be like this.
They're really, really large.
Wild.
And the thing is, when he was living outdoors, he had more anxiety. He had to worry about things that were going out and around him.
This is him lounging on the table yesterday. He got back with his little shaved bracelet there.
Yeah.
And then there's just some paw I mean, just I don't have anything for
paw.
scale, but so much paw. Yeah.
And he would, if you were trying to pet him and give too much attention when he was just not having and was on alert, he would let you know. How would he let you know, Mike? Well, you can do it to me.
I wouldn't want to hurt you. I want to
So
bruise you.
he doesn't hurt you, but he would never claw or anything, but he would just look at you in the eye and be like, like that. And it didn't hurt, but it would sort of hurt my feelings. I'd be like, oh, he didn't want that anymore. But yeah, he would just like do a thunk and just be like, oh, okay, my bad. But he doesn't do that anymore. He's much calmer now. So.
Well, he never did that very much. Oh, you know what? Lynx actually is probably a better call because he does have those very, very furry feet.
He has furry feet. So does Riffy. She has very furry feet.
Yeah. No, I think this. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a paw.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I think you might be right about that one.
Who says? Are you saying his feet give you paws?
They give you
Get
paws.
it? Get it?
They ought to give you paws.
Yeah.
He is big on the paws, but yeah, he's actually never used his claws that we've ever to the forehead. No, he never would smack that. He would just like smack you right. He'd like smack your arm or your hand. Like, no, that's the thing I don't want. But he's never used claws or teeth.
He accidentally I got a claw one time, but it wasn't like he meant to.
No, I think he was jumping down from being held or something.
Maybe something like that, yeah. But he never.
Yeah, he doesn't use them aggressively because he doesn't need to. Because frankly, like if he punched another street cat that way, they would remember. So we figure he was probably the enforcer of the group when they lived outdoors.
But I don't think he had to. I think the largeness of him, they were just like, oh, I'm not going to mess with you.
In general, being a chungus.
Yeah. Like, dang, that's a big cat.
Dang, that's a big cat.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got that in the house. What else? Oh, we haven't had Audrey's art time yet.
We haven't.
What else is on my list here? Studio Neat, Show and Design, Stationery Stack.
Ink.
Oh, that's right. I can't get it since I had to move my monitor more. There we go. Ow. Goodness. Just pinched myself. So the St. Louis Pen Show is happening soon. Oh, Mad Libs? Yeah, we can probably do a Mad Libs. The KWZ ink for the St. Louis Pen Show.
Whoa, she's
really throwing it off. Is out now, at least out to be seen. It will be sold at the St. Louis Pen Show, and it's called 314 Blues.
It's a little deeper in person.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just very slightly. Katie's throwing off the white balance.
Yeah, the black cat down here is really throwing things. Well, it really did that. It is actually a very nice blue.
It is a very nice blue.
Very bright, clear blue. A little bit of shading, but not too much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it doesn't like sheen or anything. It doesn't seem like it's kind of a bright sort of like flat blue, I guess.
Yeah.
Unlike like Spanish blue, which is bright and sheeny and stuff. So this is kind of very chill. I put it in a pen immediately. A pen that I realized during that live stream, I reviewed almost exactly 10 years ago.
Gosh, wow.
On May 28th, 2015.
What is time?
I know. It's this one right here. This one right here.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, which is maybe the first pen that that a vendor ever sent me for review.
Good man.
And I had forgotten they did that. It was in the review, of course, but I just said like I reached out to Levenger sometime. They probably sent me an email about like some marketing thing, and I was like, hey, I'm doing a blog, and they sent me a pen. But it might have been.
I mean, if you actually do that, that sometimes happens. You wouldn't know because you never do that. So
I really.
Mike is not one to send messages and be like, hey, I review whatever.
I probably sent that because I was like, they're not even going to read this. It's going to bounce to some like mailer demon, and no human will see it. It's safe, and then Audrey will get off me about it. But then somebody saw it and they sent me a pen.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the True Writer Select. I don't even know if they make these anymore, honestly, but it's a super nice pen. I really like this one. I kind of appreciate them recently. Are they still? I haven't seen a Levenger in so long. But yeah,
Levenger's still around.
Yeah, sure. I just haven't seen like a Levenger. We don't have a Levenger store. I haven't seen the stores much.
Yeah.
I want to put you on the ground so I can use my camera, sweetie, because you're really wrecking the whole thing. Let me just go to their site real quick, and then we'll do some Audrey's art time. Let's see, Levenger. Let's see what we got here. You just got a catalog? That's fun.
Wow.
Oh, look at these. These are like ribbed. That's interesting. Shop the sale. We got a sale.
We got a sale.
We got a sale, people. Oh, we got the Circas. These are.
Oh yeah.
I can just get discs.
Yes.
That's actually pretty good. I should just get some discs. Because I mean, should I get? Should I sign up for an email?
They really want you to get an email. Hey, Dylan.
I'm gonna unlock my savings.
Dylan's wife got him into Levenger.
Oh, nice. You have a catalog from 2024. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you can use the code SUMMARY to get 10% off your order.
It's summary, not summary. Summary.
SUMMARY. Yeah. So these little discs you can use to just put paper together. Like you can just make your own notebooks. You have a disc punch, which I do now, thanks to somebody in the chat.
Yeah.
You will not get it back. Sorry.
Yeah. They have a 5-year journal as well.
Oh, how about that? Where? Oh yeah, look at that. Interesting.
Yeah.
What's theirs look like? Okay. Oh, weird. Oh, important dates.
Important dates, yeah.
Like, that's a weird setup.
Yeah, right?
They don't show
There's a video down there. I don't know. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's similar.
Okay, very similar, yeah. Yeah. Not bad. All right, that's cool. I mean, the paper's probably good. I haven't used it, but their paper is usually quite good. The Circa paper was nice when I used it. Let's see. Oh, look at these annotation pads. These are pretty good. Wow. I should look at Levenger more often, huh?
Look at you.
Only condition if the gift is no returns. I know, and you can't have it. Sorry. I'm going to uphold that condition. It's super generous, and thank you. You're given their 5-year journals for lots. Oh, you've given them for wedding gifts. Oh, that's cool.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. No, the Circa stuff is really good. I like that. You just watched an 8-year-old ink review for Pelican Brilliant Black. I'm sorry.
Wow. You should leave a comment saying, this video's bad.
This video's bad.
This audio's not very good.
You should learn to not hold a camera as it's not so shaky. That's really nice stuff. Look at this. All right, I haven't seen any fountain pens yet, though.
I feel like we should give the dog sitter's daughter something for her graduation.
We should.
I just
she's not gonna watch this. So we're safe. Yeah, we definitely should. Yeah, I've got some
like
stuff.
A 5-year journal or something might be fun, but like a little bit of everyone's got a little cash too.
Maybe a little fountain pen or something. I got some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Some cartridges.
There's no room for a table. $299.
I mean, that's
spendy.
a little spendy, but.
But
those little to-do cards. I could see you liking those.
For sure. $12.
3x5.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of my completed. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come back here for this sale. See what else we got. But I haven't seen any fountain pens yet. I saw some ink, but.
Man, you know what I hate? This is reminding me of that. When there's so many things and there's never pages and it always goes to the top.
Oh yeah.
I cannot stand when it always goes to the top. It's like, come on.
Type.
Come on.
Levenger, size, rating, price, color.
Sorting? No, it's not going to be sorting.
Well, that'll do.
You can search for fountain pens. And
let's do highest price. There we go. That got us there. The highest price is $138.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I know.
I always did like that sea glass. That one I've always been tempted on because I don't know. I like that. I like the material. I don't know. I know it's that sort of chunky sort of look. I just like the colors they put together.
That looks really good. Yeah, and they got little silver finials on here. It looks like the finial up here has a little dome of that material. Yeah, that's pretty. And for $138, that ain't bad. Does it come with ink too?
Oh, they're right now. Tactile Turn has their sale for 15% off. That's not for the 16-bit, but other things it's the Grads and Dads sale. So if you are looking for something for your dad or a grad.
Oh, Ruth recently got a sea glass when it was on sale.
Oh, yeah. I've forgotten that it even existed, but yeah, I remember looking at that and thinking, oh, nice.
You should do a retrospective of Mike's old reviews. Oh God.
People have mentioned that before, how they like to see you respond to your old videos.
You think I should?
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, okay. Fine. I'll do that. Hey, one of y'all pick an old review for me to do. I'll make a video responding to my old review, like watching it and commenting on it.
Or changing your thoughts. Like, you've not done the second takes in a very long time.
It's been like a year probably. Like, I don't know what time is like anymore.
Well, I'm just saying that's sort of a similar idea of having something for a while and just being like, hey, I've used this. Do I still like it? Because, you know.
That's true. This comes with a bottle, too.
Oh, it comes with the bottle?
Let's see. Included along with the True Rider Classic Sea Glass are a bottle of Levenger ink and a pack of cartridges. Both in cobalt blue, plus a converter, fine or medium. That's a really good deal. These inks are not cheap. And they make good ink. So
Do you know who makes the ink or anything?
I don't. As far as I know, they make it.
Oh, wow.
But it's incredibly hard to get that information from companies. But
Russell has 4 Levengers.
nice. Yeah, I've only got the.
Likes it.
I don't only have the one. I have some others.
That one was quite blingy. The one above it.
Yeah, it really is. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah. Like the section was what really threw me off. But if it was too smooth, then it would probably. I'm just curious how that one feels. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's really good. I think that's pretty cool. And I don't have cobalt blue. All right, well, look, we'll come back for that, but let's see what else they have real quick. Sorry, I'm just doing a little shopping.
Everyone's just shopping here, yeah.
Yeah, for $138 for all those things. Because I want to say their ink is like $20 or something.
And these days, it's probably $38 now.
Dude, it might be. Writing, pencils, pens.
Oh, I didn't know they had Diplomat and stuff, and Lamy and Pelican.
Yeah, they sell a bunch of other stuff. They also make their own. Yeah, $20 for the bottle of ink.
Yeah.
Regular price is $29.
Yeah.
But they're nice bottles too.
Does it come with that little stand thing?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, heck, maybe. Practice time how to write fan page. Details. I don't think so.
No.
Well, it's lightened a bit to show. Yeah, so this is not what those look like exactly. They did the thing that Ferris Wheel Press does.
At least they tell you.
That's true, and also like they didn't make it transparent.
Yeah.
They made it kind of match the ink.
Yeah.
But.
Just show a little bit of that hint on the side.
Inkwell inside for easier dipping. Interesting. Yeah, these are good. These are good. Actually, I might, while you're doing art time, I think I might actually have a Levenger bottle down there. I can show you. Anyway, I like their inks. I like their pens. That's a True Writer Select, actually, they have there. Let's see if they still have those. And then we'll get out of here. Oh, wait. That's the cartridges. I was like, is that pen? They do. What? You can get the nibs for $19. That's not bad. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if they have the pens right now because when that came up, it was just the nibs and stuff. Yeah, they might not have the Select anymore.
No.
Might not. I kind of want to know what this thing is. That real blingy pen. Levenger pens. Let's just look. We're just gonna look. It'll be fine. True Writers. It's got to be a True Writer, right? Levenger X Retro 51? What?
Oh, yeah, they have certain ones. They have Retro 51 editions for Levengers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
$90. That's even cheaper. Oh, it's not the whole set.
It's not. Oh, it's, yeah.
Oh, it's just a pen. Wow, look at that. Two-tone herringbone. You want a herringbone?
Scraggles like a herringbone.
Should like a whole herring. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I love the gold, like the two-tone nib with it. But, I mean, it does match the rest of the pen.
I like a two-tone nib.
I do, too. I just don't know if it... I don't know. I mean, make it all silver, but it's pretty cool. Whoa. How about that?
Oh, so another thing that is new is that Dick Blick, who has lots of art, has a lot more fountain pen stuff now. I forwarded it to Mike, but I don't know if he's looked at it yet. But
I have not.
Oh.
No.
Well, they have Kakamori, they have Colorverse now, they have Kuretake, they got lots more paper from Japan, I believe, as well.
And I think I have a Dick Blick affiliate code, right?
Do,
yeah, so if you look in the description, I have a Dick Blick affiliate code. It'll just save you a little cash. They're Emily Dickinson Retro. That's cool. Body's falling apart, but the house is fine. I understand. Black ink is called Raven, so we have to get that for the new bestie. Cool. Or the new beastie. You have a new beastie called Raven? Wait, do we know this?
What?
Denise has a beastie named Raven? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Duh. I don't know why I for some reason I was thinking you had a cat.
It's on a ween, but it's, yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have Tom Studio ones as well.
Yeah, Posca. We got Tom Studio pens and inks.
Different Kavekos. They have Maraman. They have Delphonics, which is apparently a Japanese paper.
I've heard of them.
Colorverse with their new dip nibs, Tom Studio things. They have Ferris Wheel Press inks. They have Leuchtturm, of course, Kuretake.
Yeah, that's cool.
They have a ink remover called Kiss Off, which I've never heard of, and they have Girologio.
Oh, really?
Now
That's
as
cool.
well. So, yeah. And they will have really good prices and sales and things, so keep an eye out them because, again, I didn't know these are new things that they just got in.
They were your first watercolors.
Yep,
They
they are. Yep.
Some markers. Fluid graphite. What's that? Golden.
Kurotake, the Cafe Art inks.
Oh, yeah, the Cafe Art. 1722. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Those inks are really cool. Drop of shimmer ink additives.
Yeah.
I didn't know they made that.
Yep.
Interesting. Nibs and holders. The Cafe series. I got a couple of those.
Dip nib pack. So I didn't know they actually had their own dip nib packs.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're like this kind of thing. They're for like illustration. The calligraphy inks. Yeah. They're known for those. I'm not surprised Dick Blick has those.
Inexpensive as well.
Drop of shadow? What is this? Darkens your favorite inks without adding opacity. What? What? Compatible with any water-based dye or pigment ink.
It's not for fountain pens. It says glass nibs, dip pens, and brushes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird. Anybody ever used this stuff?
So it sounds like it's neutral tint. If you're in watercolor, neutral tint is what it sounds like.
Interesting.
In a liquid form, I guess.
Yeah, how about that?
What does it say? It says something about watercolor, too. For favorite choosing stunning gradient effects in calligraphy or watercolor art. Yeah.
Concentrated graphite and dynamic fluid binder. Dilute with water, combine with any water-based media. Apply with brushes, palette knives, or pens.
I feel like Olive Octopus would like this as well as an option for things.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Weird. Huh. Interesting. Remains liftable after drying, so you can adjust and soften artwork at any stage.
Yeah.
Whoa. Man, what will they think of next? Let's see. It's literally not for fountain pens, but that is interesting. Oh, no tornado warning?
Oh, no.
Warning,
Yeah,
huh?
there were storms coming through. And
we've got a watch.
We do, yeah. I knew we were potentially going to have some. So.
Anyway, 314 Blues.
Yeah.
Hey, it's time for Audrey's Art Corner.
And Levenger and Sales and Dick Blick. Yeah.
Yep. We did it.
We did it. So I started following another person on Patreon as well. So I do the Kristen Van Leuven 100 Tiny Paint series. And I just started following another person. She's been teaching watercolor and she's British and she's been teaching for 30 years. And I've been enjoying her. She's a little faster than what I'm used to, so I'm trying to slow things down a bit. When I watch her.
Make it bouncy?
Yeah, but her name is Karen Rice. Not to be confused with Claire Rice from our chat. But here's the first one I did. And I don't love it because this paper is the FC one that I don't know as well. But it's this little guy that I did here. I don't love how I did the house. But it's fine. It's fine. Ahoy beans! Yay! Hello, Dustin. We were just talking about you before.
Somebody was looking for you.
Yeah, people were asking where you were. So that's one. I didn't do that many paintings this week. Well, I did a few. And then from Kristen Van Leuven, I did 2 of them. This is the first one I did. It's just like houses by the sea, sort of, or by the ocean sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't follow her that close, and I put some of those palm trees in the background by the water, and again, you have to just really make sure. I put the palm trees in before I put it in the background, so you want to make sure the things are very dry before you put those washes in there.
You were living dangerously.
I was living dangerously, indeed.
Yeah, Dustin, we did talk about the 45, but I can show them later if you want to see them.
Yeah.
Just for you.
And the other thing, Mike loves this, don't you?
I do.
I painted onions.
She painted some onions.
Some onions. So there's some onions. That's all I can say. There are some onions. And then these are ones that I did from the Karen Rice today. That again, some of them are okay. But there's 3 of them that I did today. So this is the first one I did. All right, this is the first one I did. It's sort of like a happier sky with a little bit of texture in the middle. I did a little salt in here to get a little texture, and then in some of them I started using the card.
This is like an alligator waving.
What? What are you talking about?
It's an alligator. There's his top of his mouth, his little bottom of his mouth, and he's just waving. He's like, "Hey guys."
Oh, I see it. I thought you were just talking about here. I'm like, I do not see that at all. Yep, that's totally what I meant to do. It's an alligator waving. And then
he's gonna see you later.
It's gonna see you later. Yeah. Yes, I did all 3 of these today, but they're short, little, quick things. Again, she goes through it so fast, but she has like over 400 paintings that she's done on Patreon. So if you want, she has like them categorized in different series, so beginner ones and whatnot. So she does some landscapes, as flower, like all kinds of different things. So I'm curious just to see as a different person, to see, you know, trying to get your voice, trying to watch different people to sort of see if it jives well with you. So this is the other one. It's a little moodier sky for this one. I took a little liberties based on how she did it as well. But you take a credit card when it's still wet and you do little lifting up technique to get, and then you can go over that a little bit and darken it. But that's where you can see some little lines there as well. And this one is more of a sunset look with some of the darkness in it. So I use some Quinn Gold, some burnt siennas with a little bit of Payne's Gray mixed in with on the top and the middle and the bottom. What else? What other color did I use? It was mostly that Quinn Gold.
Buff titanium.
I did use buff titanium in the back and the bottom. You're correct. Mike learned about buff titanium today. So, yeah. So these are the ones that I did this week. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, most of them were today. You've been busy this week, huh?
I've been busy this week, yeah.
A lot of times Audrey will take a little time on her lunch break and paint a thing.
Paint a thing, yeah.
You use a picture model or you do it from fantasy?
I follow from people. But then I sort of change things based on watching them. And as I start doing it, I make changes as I see fit. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's not a good thing. But sometimes when you're painting and watching somebody else sometimes they do it from a picture, and sometimes they just do it from fun, just to, you know.
Just make some happy little trees.
Make some happy trees. So.
Yeah.
Some people are saying the onions are favorite. So who would have thought that the onion would be
Look, the onions are
favorite?
fun. I think they're good onions. Also, who doesn't love an onion, right? My dad always says it's his second favorite breath freshener.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is garlic number 1?
Oh, you know it is.
Okay, well.
Yeah. If he's still watching, he knows.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Some happy alligators. I know, right?
See, Sky and a Jabba the Hutt's face. Okay.
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 Oh, this.
Yes.
Dude. Yeah.
Man, you guys are really complimenting me.
George Lucas is going to come for you.
Here, alligator waving, Jabba the Hutt face.
Yeah.
That's so creepy, but it's...
It's not inaccurate.
Yep.
What's hidden in this one, Audrey?
You look, Mike will sit there and be like, is this supposed to be like land, or is that like her? What were you thinking it was?
Oh, I was wondering whether she intended this black streak here to be like some far off landmass, or if that was just like a very dark edge of a cloud like you kind of got up here. It was just like further.
That's water in there, and then that's like the far.
Could be.
No. I mean, I do know based on what we were saying, but this is supposed to be sort of artsy. You know, it's
I asked her what she intended,
artsy.
and she's like, "I'm not going to tell you."
That's the thing about art. That doesn't matter. And just when they ask artists about meanings to lyrics, do you enjoy when they sit there and explain? Okay, this is what I you meant, or do you don't like when they just sort of like, well, it means whatever you mean it to.
No, that's a cop out. I want to know exactly what they meant it to be.
I'm curious about everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that song, You're So Vain. No, I do want to know who that's about.
Well,
I don't think it's about me.
About somebody. Well,
really,
that's true.
Verification code? Come on.
Oh, goodness.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Just checking to see if my dad's box has gotten there yet.
Oh, you think it's already arrived, huh?
Well, yeah. know something. I know something arrived somewhere, so I'm just gonna check real quick. Nope, in transit.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
So. Yep. While you were doing that, I did go and find. That's why you saw some of my butt bending over here. Was I did find a box of Levin jars. Denise!
Thank you.
Welcome to being
a member. Yes.
Enjoy your new
Rainbow
emotes.
pizza. Yeah.
Also, sometimes I've been able to upload things a little early for members.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, so I can set it to go. So when I schedule things, I can set it to go live like at one time. Like I can set it to go live for members immediately and for everyone else a little bit later.
So that's what this Karen Rice that I follow. It goes through YouTube and it's not through Patreon.
Yeah. Well, if it's wait, she can do that for patrons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's through YouTube. So I was curious if you did the patron stuff through YouTube. Because that's what she does.
I didn't know that was possible.
The other person, the Krista Van Leuven, does it through Patreon. And then when she does a live stream, it sort of goes through Patreon. Like, it goes through both somehow. I don't know exactly how that works. Or it's not as easy because you can't chat as easy through YouTube. But I can show you afterwards, but it goes through a YouTube thing.
I believe you.
Patreon. So, anyway.
So it's on Patreon, but it's in YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I know what she's doing. That's not... Yeah.
That's not special? Okay.
No.
Well.
I couldn't do that and make it ad-free.
No, it's ad-free.
Does she have ads on her YouTube?
Yeah.
But she has ad-free on that?
Yeah. I don't want to have ads on the YouTube on the Patreon.
I don't know how she's doing that then. That's interesting.
But I don't have the premium on my YouTube account. But she has ads on. She has lots of followers. So she uses a shortened version of, like, she speeds up and doesn't show every single step on YouTube.
Oh.
And then if you join her Patreon, you see the full start to
yeah, so she's just uploading 2 videos. So here's what's behind that. She's uploading, I'm almost sure, she's uploading 2 versions to YouTube. And then one of them she's making unlisted, and then she links that into Patreon. And the other one is listed, and that's the one that's on YouTube. And she just, like, turns off ads on the other one. Because she doesn't want YouTube, like, YouTube can't show it to anybody anyway. Like, can't serve it to people. So, yeah, so it's not using Patreon to give you...
that could be, okay.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. You did get it today. Really? Oh, it says it's still in transit. Well, that's good.
Oh, good.
That's cool. I hope you like the thing that was in there.
It's late, but better late than never, but with something, right?
Oh, it says it's out for delivery. So I guess that just hasn't uploaded yet, or that hasn't updated. Cool. Well, good. I'm glad it made it there. I hope it made it there safe and sound. That would be... That would be good. So, so I went and found one of these Levenger bottles. This one I think Ruth actually sent me, which is pretty cool. This is Blazing Sunset.
Blazing.
Assasum.
Assasum.
So yeah, there's that really bright orange. You can see there's a little plastic thing in there. That's the inkwell. So when it gets low, you can flip the pin over, flip the bottle over, and then it like captures a little bit of
that. Yeah, that's nice. Nice little addition.
Yeah, these are nice bottles. I've always liked them.
Plan Create Cope says wants a FC, but just don't know which model.
Aha. Well,
we have a few here.
Yeah, I mean, sometime we can definitely help you out with that. I'm going to show Dustin the 45s real quick, just because he hasn't got a chance with those. Yes.
So I got these. I had made Mike buy these when he was buying things from Atlas. So this is just a trinket. Like it's an Alice in Wonderland trinket.
Uh-huh. You got stuff escaping. You got runners.
Oh, no.
You got to stop sweeping them so fast.
But... if you ever wonder what's in that pack, it's just like confetti, balls, cards. Okay. Well, like sprinkles.
Oh, interesting. Oh.
And like, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. I'm guessing it's like a scrapbook sort of deal.
They're like clay or something, right?
But these are like
they're soft.
They're Firmo, Fimo, whatever. You can do it like with put on nail art and things.
Really? This feels soft, like the cards you can bend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's interesting.
I think that's what it is. So, like, it comes in long things and you can cut it into different...
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
So if I forget what it's called, but if you want random stuff to play with, this exists.
That's cool.
Sorry to get in your way here.
That's fine. I do have a rather large box over here from Atlas. In fact, it's kind of too big for me to do one unboxing of, so I'm going to break it up. Wow. But it's just been too busy this week for me to do that. So these are the 45s. This is the new 45, Dustin, if he's still around. You guys are Sven's inks today. Well, let me know how they are.
Okay, great.
I didn't buy any. I forgot, kind of. But this is the new 45, and the original, the long, and the extra long. So the new one is kind of a little bit shorter than the long, but relatively similar.
And the shape of the top's a little bit different, and how we put on the finials is different as well as the old way as well. It's how YouTube hands. How it's put on there is sort of different, so it's a little more seamless now.
Yeah, it is nice.
How it is, so.
Yeah, so that's the...
And it's a number 5 nib and not the number 6, so keep that in mind. Some people are number 5 stands, some people are number 6 stands, so... Yeah. You're more of a 6 stand, aren't you?
I mean, I have way more 6s, but
That's true.
I don't turn down a pen if it's got a 5 in it.
Sorry, I did not put nibs on them because
I put a nib in that one just because I was showing it earlier for a review. I don't actually have... Does it have a nib in it? I don't have any nibs that are... Nope.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, I don't have any number 6 nibs sitting around here that I can just toss in there, unfortunately. They would all get me inky.
Yeah.
But,
sorry.
Number 6 nib is bigger.
Yeah.
We really swatch these. Yeah, just let you know. No big deal. You like the rings and the number 5 nib. Well, there you go.
Oh.
There you go. It's actually 4 rings, so... I think. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4 rings. Yeah, I think it looks nice. It's going to be usable, I think.
I think the 31 has 3. Is that right?
That could be right. They're in the second drawer from the bottom over there if you want to look for them. But...
On this one or this?
The big thing.
I should just get this out and you can show Franklin-Christoph's. If you want to see some FCs, I need to eat something, or I'm going to go get I'm getting lightheaded.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going to get a little snack.
This is my FC drawer, which is most of the FC. I mean, these are the FCs that I don't have ink in at the moment. This is most of them. So I have a couple. I mean, not that... This is, by FC Superfan standards, like, fairly light work, actually. But I do have a few more that aren't in here. But, yeah, these are some FCs. Most of the models, anyway, are represented in here. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't mind my dress Crocs.
Yeah, if there are any of these that you had... somebody was looking for maybe in their first one, but...
Yeah, somebody was asking me what kind they want, so...
Yeah, if you have some you want to see compared or something, let me know, and I probably have them. I have most models, not all of them, but most of them. Well, actually, now with all these 45s, I think we have all of them here. I never got a 46 long or whatever, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a pretty fun FC collection.
Oh yeah, this is my 46 with flakies in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Brooks material he made.
Yeah.
After you told him like where to get those flakies. Yeah. Yep, indeed.
What's your favorite model?
I mean, it depends on the day, you know. In general, it's probably the Panther. That's what I always say. I have really been enjoying the Model 20s a lot lately. Like I've got a 20 right here.
The old-timey 25.
I got that last year at an auction.
Yeah.
That one and the...
Classic.
It's actually not in here.
You got an RPO.
That one was, yeah.
Oh.
That was Jim's.
Yeah.
I got a 66. Like a big black 66, but I don't see it in here. Huh. I didn't think I had... I was pretty sure I didn't have all of them in here. Do I have any diamond cast? Not in... Oh, wait, is this diamond cast? This might be a diamond cast.
That... I don't remember if it might be.
I don't know, maybe. I do have a dark blue diamond cast,
You
but...
do, a 46.
It's actually probably in here. It's not in there. Well, is it over here?
You have another Model 20.
What's that? Yeah, well, that's inked, so don't put it in there because I'll lose it forever.
Won't.
They'll be like, where'd that pen go? Huh.
Oh, here's that 45. Oh, Oh, you have the pocket 40.
Yep. Got a pocket 40. Yeah, I forget where I scored that one.
That is retired.
That might have been another
So this
auction
one's
or
retired. This one's retired. This version of this one is retired. This version of this one, there was only a few made with the multiple bands. This one's retired.
Huh.
That's it.
Yeah, weird. I don't know where that one is. It's definitely, I definitely have one, and it's definitely got ink in it, because it's got like,
Yeah, you definitely
it's got
have
Moonbeam
a diamond
or whatever it
cast
is,
blue.
and
Yeah.
huh. Oh, I know where it is.
Well, oh, there's some more.
Yeah.
Some more FCs here.
Yeah, the one's in use. There's that 66. Yeah, so this is a diamond cast, right there.
Yeah.
I don't have a flashlight handy, unfortunately, but it is extremely blingy when you get bright light on it.
But it's not. In most lights, it's not that in your face.
No, it's
You
not
know,
overwhelming. If you get like bright sunlight on it, it does flash like diamonds. I
Yeah.
mean, because it's got diamonds in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like some people who don't like blingy pens will still like the diamond cast.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
No, there's this 66. That's not
Yeah.
the septagonal, so we still have this one, but it just has
No.
more facets on it.
These are the original 66s.
Yeah.
Old timey.
Yeah.
Old school.
So I don't know, does this help anyone who likes to see
Yeah.
lots of pens together?
Yeah. There's the 55.
Yep. That's still, yep.
Yeah.
Do you like that, the 55?
Yeah, I do. Well, I especially like this one. I haven't found one I liked more than this to replace it. Or not replace it, but like add to it.
Yeah.
So kind of like that 45 I was showing earlier. Like, I just really like this one.
Yeah.
And so I haven't wanted to replace it. This one actually has that Chokuro super black in it.
Oh, wow.
But with the aluminum on here is really nice. I think it gives it a good weight. It gives it like a really good, you know, like color contrast. It's really nice. I like it a lot. Yeah.
Oh, you have an extra fine generosity nib. That's good.
That's good.
That's a very U pen.
Yeah, I really like this. I've really been enjoying the 20 a lot.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
This is the one that you got that was messed up because it had
Yeah.
the line in it.
Yeah, somehow it got a groove in it. I think what had happened was they were marking that for,
Something else. Or,
well, I think when they made the pen body, they'd flipped the blank around, and that's where it was. That was supposed to be the bottom. This was
Yeah.
supposed to be the top, and so it was like it's got my rollerball in it.
there's nothing. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. That's
No,
why I
it's
was like,
nothing wrong.
well,
It's just not
yes.
sellable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a Eclipse, and not a 55.
Yeah.
So the nib is very recessed.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden in there.
Yeah. But that's a special edition that we only have once in a while because they're difficult to have it put in.
Yeah. You don't have any diamond cast. I mean, you know. Do you have a rough tally of how many pins are in the collection? Nope. Nope.
And this is a Brooks material. It's the charcoal and cream.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one because it has that.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, I was very psyched about that. When those came out,
Yeah.
I went to that one right away.
Yeah.
I think I got that one at DC when those were released. That seems right to me. And I was like, I will be getting this one. Yeah.
Oh
This is
yeah,
a-
I have a few. So this isn't some of mine.
No, these
The
are-
original. I'm going to bring in my Tiger Red Model 20 and have Dustin engrave it as first Tiger Red.
There you go. Yeah. No, these are mostly, well, except for this one, I think.
Oh, this one's the
The Heart of Gold.
Heart of Gold. What is that called?
Pay It Forward.
Pay It Forward. Thank you.
Yeah, I think the rest of these are nominally mine, but you know, what's mine is yours. This is the IPO of the 46, I believe. Yep,
Yeah,
the original 46.
Which one's your favorite?
Stop! I don't want to do that. Audrey is always asking me like, "What's your favorite? Tell me your favorite pen." I'm like, I don't have one
Oh,
of those.
this one's Jade, which is special. So instead of the not Tiger Red, the Vintage Green, which we usually have.
I was just moving your hand over because you were holding it in front of the wrong place.
You can see the little specks.
Yep,
So that's Jade. That's much rarer.
that might have been my second Franklin-Christoph.
It might have been, yeah.
This one was the first one. I don't even remember the name or the number for this one.
Well, that's a 27 Collegia.
Oh, there you go. 27, yeah. This is our very first one. Will FC ever do more glitter? Oh, yeah, they do glitter all the time, but it's usually at pen shows. They're not usually online, but sometimes they will be.
If I have any say in it, then we do.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Anywho, there you go. So, yeah, we got a few FCs. I've got a few FCs. Audrey has a few more.
Yeah, I have a few more.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. There's that. That's that. Your collection is somewhere between 500 and 600. Yeah, I don't know. I don't count. I know I have like 100 and some odd inked at the moment, so more than 100.
I'm ready for some pizza. It's 7 o'clock.
All right, Audrey says we have to have some pizza. Do we have time for a Mad Libs?
A quick one.
Okay, get it. It's right there.
He has so much stuff in this office, so it's not just me being like, "Where is everything?" There's.
It's
a bit of a mess.
I think what you mean is that it's perfectly organized.
For your brain.
Once you
not
know the
mine.
system.
Yeah.
No, it's absolutely not organized. Although, look, it's getting better.
Okay, it is. It has to get worse before it gets better.
I just haven't had
right?
time to put it all back together yet. All right, let's see.
Is there scraggles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the scraggles.
There's a little scratch. She's like, hey, the cats out there, when I went out there, they're like, yay, it's food time. It's not.
Do you want to try to pronounce dinosaurs?
No. It's 7 o'clock. I'm very hungry.
All right, let's do advertisement.
Okay.
All right. There are the things we need.
Some nouns.
Actually, I'll just fill them in up here so we'll know which ones we have. And then I'll transpose them.
Okay, we usually put it down there because you have to
All right.
rewrite them again.
All right, fine.
Fool.
That's a noun.
23.
Uh,
Everyone start writing quickly. You got Ruth gets in there really hard, so
Yeah.
stinky. Which we look Ruth. I don't mean that negatively by any means.
yeah.
Spying.
Is that how you spell spying?
Yes.
2 I's?
Oh, that's a Y-I-N-G. Banana duck.
I mean, it could have two I's. Is banana duck, you think, a noun?
Farts. 14.
I think we're out of... I don't think we need any more numbers.
Kneading.
Kneading.
Obliterating. Beans. Tornado. Aliens. Croak.
We need a lot more nouns. We need a silly word. We need a person in the room. That's always going to be Brad, the famous Brad Dowdy.
Oh, yeah. Your dad says maddening. Bewildering. Crawling. Rabbi. Scraggles. Drone. Confounding.
All we need
Paint.
right now is nouns. We need 4 more nouns.
Coccyx.
Is that how you spell coccyx?
Yeah, that is correct. I'm sure if you made it close enough, it auto-corrected to that. Paint. Nib. Bones. Aloe. Sparkly. Arushi. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Tornado. We got tornado already.
Humidifier. Whisker. Weed.
Let's see. We need it says noun, but it really needs a proper noun, I think.
Little Debbie's. Caramel. A.K.A. caramel. Have a good weekend, Elmo.
All right, we're good.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Read the regular words.
Seeking a new career? Be a
Fool.
or just look like one.
You want to take that again?
Seeking a new career? Be a
Fool.
or just look like one. In just
23.
sessions, we can have you
Dallying, spying,
and
needing.
like a top playing
Banana duck.
opportunities in this
Stinky.
field are limitless. There is no fee. Just come in for a free consultation. Our expert
Beans.
will analyze your
Tornado.
and determine your potential for success in this
Maddening.
field. Use your natural
Aliens.
to earn
Bewildering.
money and have time to
Croak.
your dreams too. Just ask
The famous Brad Dowdy.
who came to us looking like a
Rabbi.
out of
Caramel.
and in just 10 days improved his
Coccyx.
100%.
Wow.
We even corrected his horrible
Bones.
It was just in the nick of time because the
Scraggle.
squad was ready to ban him from the
Little Debbie's.
don't wait another day, time is running out.
He came looking like a rabbi out of
Rabbi.
caramel. Rabbis famously love caramel.
I hope so.
They love it.
Yep.
He had to correct his terrible bones. We've got
Yep.
banned from the Little Debbie's.
And the Scraggle Squad, yep. Scraggle Squad.
Wow. I missed a.
He did. He skipped one.
I know somebody said stinky and I forgot
There
to write
was
it in there.
Stinky, yep.
Yeah, success in this maddening field. Gotta get your tornado analyzed. It's very important. Everybody out there, make
Scientists,
time.
they definitely study tornadoes.
Yeah, well, you gotta get your tornado analyzed. Like, I know a lot of people put that off for a long time because they're worried it's going to be uncomfortable to go and talk to a specialist about getting their tornado analyzed.
Yep.
But it's a really important thing for your future
Yep,
to
I agree.
get your tornado
I
analyzed.
agree.
Yeah. You want to be in the Scraggle Squad? Right?
I would love to be in the Scraggle Squad.
Right? There you
I
go.
feel like I am in the Scraggle Squad, to be
He's been
honest.
hurting around Christmas for his little Debbie trees. No, it's okay. We fixed his wonky bones and improved his coccyx 100%.
I haven't had a Little Debbie in so long, but I'm so hungry right now that I would eat a full pack of a Little Debbie's.
I would eat a giant Deborah.
Really? You're that hungry that you would eat a giant Deborah.
Yep. There's a web show that we watch which has they make giant versions of tiny foods sometimes. So little Deborahs become giant little Debbie's become giant Deborahs.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I thought you said Deborahs.
Giant Deborahs. All right, folks, that's it. We got to get out of here because we are both delirious with hunger
Oh,
and
you got a
only
5-year journal, a diary. I got one of those, and I'm partway through year 2.
Yeah, awesome. I'm on year 4.
Wow.
I know. I'm on the 4th year. It's pretty cool. GMM, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Fighter
it
Duds.
is. Yeah.
Yep. Giant Deborah here.
Pizza
our plea.
Pride, indeed.
I'm gonna fix my delirium with pepperoni. So.
Same. I mean, not pepperoni, but pizza. That's what I meant, pizza. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
fine.
Is that pizza nap time?
Heck yeah, it is.
Yay.
Pizza Murderbot nap. All right, folks. Thanks very much for joining us. Thank you very much for those of you who threw money at us. That is very kind of you. It will go directly into our cats' and dogs' mouths.
It would be animal teeth fund. So we really appreciate it.
Pizza go in our mouth, and just money goes into their mouths. So
outcome teeth.
Outcome teeth
And
money.
money for it, yeah.
All right, that's it. Thank you very much, folks, for hanging out.
Some of you next weekend.
Yeah, if you're coming to the Triangle Pin Show, definitely come say hi to Audrey and I. She'll be very easy to find, and I will be medium easy to find.
Yeah.
It's not a massive show.
Yeah.
It's pretty chill, but they got a lot of good stuff. So watch this space next week. We'll be having a live stream from the show. I'll be showing you around and introducing you to people. And that's it. I'll see you next time.
I'm never going to trust that bivalve.
I will trust a bivalve, but also Borahae.
Think what you put out in the world.
Make it a Cheerio water bus. That's it. Bye, everybody.